Hi and welcome to a new episode here on my YouTube channel. This episode is not so much about traveling and so on. There is another part of my life. A part where I spend a lot of time at my cabin, doing ordinary things, working in the garden and so on. And that is what this episode is about. Also, the spring and summer is arriving at the cabin, so there's a lot to do preparing the cabin for the summer. Last episode we left off where we went home from Prague, celebrating my wife. Directly after landing more or less, I went to Gothenburg for some meetings and so on. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my high. In Gothenburg, I also took the opportunity to visit my favorite restaurant, 2112, for doing some work, eating a good burger and of course testing a lot of new beers, since they are a good beer and burger place. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. One thing you have seen a bit of is all the animals we have actually at the cabin. That isn't good or bad. There is a lot of deers that walk around in the garden. Unfortunately, they eat a lot of the things that we try to grow. When the spring comes, there is also a lot of birds getting really eager and trying to find new mates, and when they play, they also like to think that our windows is a lot of their friends in them, and that made them look like this, and they actually take a crap everywhere. We also have hedgehogs. In the spring, the hedgehogs started to wake up. They were a bit sleepy, but further along they also woke up. As you can see, all the furnitures, the plastic ones that has been outside in the winter, got so full of bird poop that I had to start off with cleaning them. This is one of the things that I needed to do this spring just to prepare the cabin for the summer to come.
Free one, there be no wars.
The birds have pooped more or less everywhere. So I actually had to clean also the patio, the windows and so on. And as you saw earlier, not so strange, because they really attacked the windows when they saw other birds there.
To the ones who lost their hope.
Since the cabin is located in the middle of the forest, there is also a lot of leaves every spring that needs to be taken away. So a big part of the spring work is raking leaves, which is something I do over and over again.
You fill my head with roses. I can't help but dream away. Standing on a field with you and flowers.
What you see in this video is a normal weekend for me, working in the garden, fixing everything to prepare the cabin for the spring and the summer. But the evening is still cold, so still has to turn a small fire and getting some heating inside.
Who has a heart as pure, no, not like yours.
One thing I did in the evenings in this period was actually helping a good friend and mentor for me to proofread his new book and gave him a lot of comments for that. It was interesting. It took me a day more or less.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if you
Days when my wife isn't with me at the cabin because she's away on something else or she's at the apartment, I normally tend to cook pretty easy food, not doing a lot of extra work. It could be chili con carne, some spaghetti or pasta or anything like that. Normally it has to be quick because there's so much more that I need to do weekends when I'm at the cabin and working in the garden.
dreaming of you? Dreaming of you. Come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river. Get down on your knees.
As you can see, it's not enough with one day for waking all the leaves. There is the outdoor shower that needs to be prepared, and another positive thing with waking all the leaves is that you expose all the windflowers and all other spring flowers that is coming up in the woods at this period.
You keep you warm when you stay in the night. I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight.
As you saw before, there is a lot of animals, and especially the deers are really hard to handle because they make it more or less impossible to grow flowers and so on, unless if you don't protect them with some kind of glue you prepare that smells like a predator. And because it smells like a predator or something else, I don't really know what it smells like, it doesn't smell good, it means that they don't come and eat on the plants.
Take a step into the river where you will find peace, where you go through the storm.
Well, another thing to do is check all the birdhouses in the area, because in the winter or the autumn when there are storms, they normally some of them fall down and some break, so you have to fix them as well.
I will fly. When you go.
Preparing everything for the summer also means that sow and cultivate. One of the first things you need to do is clean up, and this year I planted a lot of seeds from carrots and salad and so on. But some other things also came up, which you will see in later episodes.
I will fly. So come to the water.
Since it's time for the summer, it's also time for our first barbecue. Well, it's not that warm outside, we haven't taken out all the furniture and so on, but still it got a couple of glasses of wine, some barbecue and a good time with my wife. Every year, the last day in April, it's time to celebrate Walpurghis night. It's where celebrating the summer and the spring, the break between those two. And it is an old ancient festival where you light some bonfire, meet other people, doing celebration and eating food. Often you tend to barbecue something.
I'm still a kid trying to act like they all taught me, but nothing makes sense anymore.
This year we went to my wife's sister and her husband and family and celebrated with them, and went down to the local village bonfire where there also was some choir singing.
Oh, it hurts to grow up, 'cause nothing makes sense
Afterwards, we started our own small bonfire, grilled some marshmallows, and enjoying the evening.
That I wouldn't grow wiser for each day. Am I the only one lost in translation, where nothing makes sense anymore?
The evening ended and the night started with us playing a game named Exit, which is a clue game that you only can play once, but it takes 2 hours and it was really nice.
'Cause nothing makes sense anymore.
With this, it's time for me to end this episode of the video. But stay tuned, don't forget to subscribe, because soon there will come a new video. Take care, and thank you for watching.
'Cause nothing makes sense, no,